This week, we are headed into Grand Teton National Park. We were unable to get reservations at Colter Bay RV Park, so we'll be setting up at the Colter Bay Campground. They have nearly the same name and are located very close together, but have key differences such as hookups and the ability to leave your dog in the camper. Since we're at the campground, we can't leave Riley due to bear activity. We are in Site 161H that runs parallel to the road, and that's a pretty interesting setup for a campsite. We're going to get the site set up and head back into Jackson to get Riley some food. It's a beautiful day and a great afternoon to see everything for the first time. On our way back into the park, we saw a crowd on the side of the road, and it turns out that 2 moose were sitting in the Snake River. At this point, I'm not sure how we have energy left at all, but we're gonna go for a bike ride down to the marina and check out that area. We watched sunrise from Schwabacher Landing this morning, but the only video I managed to get was a chipmunk hanging out with us. Ben is going to drop me off for a hike at Taggart Lake later this morning. This morning I'm hiking up to Taggart Lake all by myself because Riley's in the camper and we can't leave her alone. Also, the truck's still acting up, so we wanted the truck and the dog to be in one spot. But this will be an interesting hike. There's a raging wildfire over, I think it's the Fish Creek fire, so it is super smoky out today, bad air quality. That's why I didn't do Delta Lake. But this will be fun. Less than a mile in and I've already lost the sweatshirt. It's getting quite hot out. This trail was very busy this morning, and I experienced the first group of people that really unimpressed me in a national park since we started this road trip. I understand that I'm technically in public, but it is a pet peeve of mine for people to play very loud music in natural settings. The trail circles the lake, and I could hear it clear as day the entire trip around. Made it to the downhill part of the hike. Super exciting. The altitude has definitely gotten to me here. We're not at sea level anymore. Oh well. I need to start drinking some water though, because I feel a little dehydrated. Some afternoon rain showers have moved in, and we're going to soak up the downtime, cook dinner, and hang out with Riley.
It is a cold, wet rain. Just so we can leave the door and stuff open, because I don't want to get the door wet. Put the screen back up. Why don't you go back to the home hole?
We are headed out to watch the sunset. We haven't quite decided where we want to watch the sunset yet, but sunset's involved. Hopefully we're going to go check out Mormon Row or Antelope Flats, like that area. Potentially Snake River Overlook, I think. It's very windy out. We just had some thunderstorms, so might be good, might be bad. You never know. She is so unimpressed to be roused from her nap spot. But she can't be left in the camper alone, so bears and all. Mormon Row is a stunning sight to see at sunset, and I think it may be slightly better at sunrise, but we'll find out later this week. Thank you for tagging along for this week's adventures, and we hope to see you next week.